just for
Lady.
old time's sake. One hot, steamy, wild night.
Dude just knocked his own self unconscious. I'm weak. What's up, guys? I recorded a whole separate intro that was starting to get too long. I just want to keep my intro 60 seconds or less, or fewer, less than 60 seconds max. That's how long I want to keep my intros. So I'm wasting too much time talking. Here we go. Basically, first things first, I got new glasses, so I no longer have to, you know, I was doing like every single video, multiple times a video. I was those glasses, they're done, they're through, they're finished. These, I only do this because I just like how it feels. Like, the glasses don't slip. Anyways, back with another friend's reaction. Last week was Valentine's Day. How was you guys Valentine's Day? Let me know in the comments. For anyone who celebrates the holiday, what'd you do? You know, what were your plans? I mean, I can also let you guys know in the comments as well. But, okay, we're at 51 seconds. Basically, there was another thing I wanted to share with you guys. Reactions will be, get that comment. Last week someone commented we need like 2 episodes a week for Friends. Get that comment to 50 likes, y'all. I promise, if that comment gets to 50 likes by March 14th on Friends 2x4 reaction, we will drop 2 episodes a week for Friends reactions. Now, if it doesn't reach 50 likes by March 14th, you know, that's just the way the cookie, you know the saying. I could have said the last word. I don't know what's wrong with me. We're already over a minute. So I'm going to get into the reaction. I've been talking too long. So I know you guys are ready. I'm really ready. Really ready. It's called the one with 5 steaks and an eggplant. That sounds kind of sus. I'm not even going to lie. But we'll watch. We'll watch.
I got a little drunk. And naked.
Bob here.
I have never seen Chandler move so fast in my entire life, though.
Has finally paid off.
That'll be crazy. That'll be wild. Wait, what? Written by Chris Brown? Huh? He wasn't even, okay. He was a child in this era. Come on, right? No. Chris Brown, how old is he now? Like 30? This came out in 95. Chris Brown had to have been like 5 years old. Yeah, okay. Different Chris Brown. All right. Let me chill.
While Ross is on the phone, everybody owes me $62 for his birthday.
Is there any chance that you're rounding up from...
Do we need a cake?
Sorry, I paused. I was just looking at the title to figure out if that title meant anything. I can't understand it. You know, like last week I clearly understood that nah.
I'm at work. It's an ordinary day, you know,
She
chop,
looks
chop,
nice,
chop,
bro.
saute.
Love that suit.
Turns out they fired the head lunch chef, and guess who got the job?
If
You
it's
did.
not you, this is a horrible story.
Hey, for all we know, Bob is who she was meant to be with.
We don't know Bob. Okay, we know me. We like me. Please let me be happy.
That woman, the
He was so aggressive with it. We don't know Bob. If the homie said that to me, okay, you got it, bro. You got it.
No, what are these, like famous chickens? I'll have the Thai chicken pizza. Hey, look, if I get it without the nuts and leeks and stuff, is it cheaper?
Cold cucumber mush for 30-something bucks?
Yeah, that's unreasonable.
No.
Yeah,
and Joey,
and Joey
with his, like,
got a little
teeny
pizza.
It's just...
Like, come on.
I guess I just never think of money as an issue.
That's because you have it.
That's a good point.
I feel
So the
kinda bad.
Ebola virus. That's gotta suck, huh?
Ooh, little did we know in that era. Hey, I thought he made this joke in 2010. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Imagine if somebody makes like a COVID joke in this. Let me chill. I mean, there's nothing to joke about, but in this era, it would have been funny, probably. you know, or like, you know, any other disease that became more like internationally widespread than it was in 1995, right? Oh my goodness. This, okay, but I did want to say to you guys, friend groups like could always be like this. Like friend, especially the older you get in life, the more you figure out what you want to do. I feel like it's kind of inevitable to be around, you know, a group of people, whether they're the same age or not, and somebody may not have it. You know, somebody may be in a tight spot, and it could also be like someone that's well off. You know, someone that's well off, but they just so happen to, like, I don't know, have to help out a friend with their car or something like that. You know, you never know. But I feel like this is just like last episode. It was a very humorous take on just real life events that I really appreciated in this episode, because I really like how Friends tackles these subjects. You know, whether it's different people paying for you know, gifts or food items at a restaurant, or whether it's, you know, something like last episode where a straight person comes out, or sorry, a gay person comes out as straight. You know, things that definitely happen in real life, but you don't really see play out in shows. I think Friends is doing a great job in handling these scenarios, and while also implementing humor into them. This is what I love about Friends, man. I love this show. It's okay. Let me shut up. Let's take a look. And an eggplant. Oh! Wow. Okay. Why did I just put my leg up? I don't know. I had no idea. Wow. Why is my mind blown at the title of this episode? I never saw it taking this direction, bro. I should have known, but it's like my mind thought dirty. I'm not even gonna lie, because I saw the word eggplant. I'm like, whoa, were we making those kind of jokes in '95? Okay, but yeah, it was. Wow, this is great.
Guys, we bought the tickets.
Oh, well, then you'll have extra seats, you know, for all your tiaras and stuff.
Why did you look at me when you said that?
We all know why at this point, man.
Hey, Bob, it's Jade. Listen, I just wanted to tell you that I was really hurt when you didn't show.
How was he?
Eh.
Oh!
That was excellent.
I can't believe the guys missed this.
What guys? Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. What?
Is that a hickey? I fell down.
What? Come on, Monica.
Where'd you get the hickey?
Not even remotely believable.
No, I don't understand. Those steaks were just a gift from the meat vendor. Okay. I just got fired. Oh.
It took a really dark turn at the end. Like, I didn't expect that to happen. There are so many moments where I don't expect things to happen. But first off, this was like the first episode where I had absolutely no clue what the episode was about based off the episode title. I mean, the one with 5 steaks and an eggplant? That could have been some innuendo. Or it could have been some joke that I just didn't understand. And it turns out it wasn't either. You know, it was an accurate description of what was going to happen. They were serving 5 steaks and an eggplant. Now, I will say that this episode presented a very real life scenario that as you guys can see, I very much so enjoyed watching. You know, season 2 has presented a bunch of, well, I mean, we're only in episode 5, so not too many, but it has presented a lot, like a decent amount of like real life scenarios that don't get played out in TV sitcoms, you know. And season 1 was great in my opinion, but season 2 I feel like is much better in its you know, in their writing, their storytelling, just everything, as I've expressed so many times. I can't express that enough to you guys, but this episode in particular had a moment of bonding that brought them all together, as you guys. So they were all torn apart because of their money situation and their differences in their different jobs and how their jobs affect their finances in their daily lives. That became a problem probably way before this episode, but it was only just brought up in this episode, and they had a little split for the first time ever in Friends. You know, they disagreed on something, but it was like a mutual disagreement that led to separation, and that's a first, you know, for Friends, because normally it may be like one friend that's a little mad at the other, like that one episode earlier in this season actually, where Monica and Rachel were arguing over something. They were arguing, but either way, oh, because I think, okay, I'm not gonna get into detail about that, but this has been the first episode where we got to see something like this, and I really enjoyed watching it. I really enjoyed this entire episode because it felt like, for me, it felt like for probably the first time this season, I could relate, you know? I could relate to the broke friends. I could relate to the friends that maybe weren't as broke. Not that I make a 6-figure salary, but I could definitely see both sides of the coin. And I could also understand where both people were coming from. And that was redundant. I don't know why I basically said that in 2 different ways. I mean, this episode was great. And it ended in a way that reminded me, I don't know, it almost felt like The Office. Like, because The Office was a show that it always had these endings that either left you incredibly shocked, devastated, or on an incredibly high note of humor. Like, there was nothing in between, you know? This episode ended in an incredibly dramatic way. Now, granted, Joey brought us back to that humor, but it's still, like, Monica's reaction to her, you know, Leon telling her that she's done because of a mistake she made regarding the title of the episode, that's fire. Not fire that she got laid off, but fire that the very same title would be the reason why Monica gets laid off. You know, that's some incredible writing. I gotta give it to Chris Brown, you know, not the singer, but, you know, for everyone involved in making this episode, I gotta give credit where credit is due, because this episode started off in a way where I was like, what does this title even mean? To the title, to me, understanding the title as the episode went on, to the end of the episode where the title was the reason Monica gets laid off, in which we'll probably see, you know, the after effects of her being laid off throughout this season, essentially, you know. And that's something I'm very, you know, I'm very excited to see Monica's character development even more. I mentioned in season 1 how I was glad that Monica got some character development at last, because Monica was kind of put to the background, you know, and Ross was always at the forefront. And primarily all season 1's episodes, Ross and Rachel were at the forefront of the episodes, and then there was like Chandler and Joey kind of behind them, and then Phoebe and Monica at the background. This season, I feel like they're really spreading the love all around, you know, and everybody gets crucial moments, everybody gets crucial dialogue at different times, and it's something I think will work in the long run. Well, actually, it has worked, because I mean, I'm just speaking from a perspective of, I haven't seen the show, but you guys have seen the show, and you guys are seeing my reaction for the first time, or, you know, from my first time perspective. So what I think is that this show is truly shaping up to be something iconic, because of how they developed the characters in season 1, and how they're choosing to develop these characters along with each of their quote unquote real life scenarios in each episode, and how it all plays out throughout each season, respectfully. But I'm super excited. I'm very excited for the next episode, season 2, episode 6, right? Yeah, season 2, episode 6. I will watch that next week with you guys. Next Sunday, you know, the huge. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already and you're contemplating subscribing, honestly, I would suggest do it. You know, you get to see friends' reactions. You also have Futurama reactions, which I have moved to every other week now. And movie reactions will be returning to the channel. I took a lot of time to like not drop reactions for movies on YouTube, but that's neither here nor there. I will see you guys next Sunday for another Friends reaction. Until then, guys, peace.